welcome back to another Thursday Scrap Stumper. Our stumper today was to use a punch board. I chose to use the gift bag punch board to make this really cute little gift bag there. There's the front of it and the back, and we're going to have a little flap to keep it closed with a few hole punches in the top. Alright, so to get started, you will need the gift bag punch board. Looks like that. It is made by We Are Memory Keepers, also Stampin' Up! Sells them. I'm going to take the scoring tool out and a piece of cardstock that is 8 1/4 by 12. And the first thing we're going to do is line it up at the top where it's butted up against that back, and you're going to score it all the way across on this horizontal line. Okay, so now we have a score line all the way across the top. You're going to turn it around and score it again on that horizontal line. Now we're going to do our punching, and I do find this punch very hard to use, but we're going to go ahead and go with it. So you're going to take that left edge of your paper, put it in there, and line it up with that start line. And you're going to punch, and then you're going to put it back in there, and you're going to score it on the L. So come all the way down. You're going to take that score mark here and line it up with that notch on your start line, that little piece that sticks out right there. You're going to punch it again. And now you're going to do the side piece here. So come down the triangle, come down this one, and also this one. Now this score mark, you're going to take that little piece that sticks out, the little notch, punch it again, and now we're going to go back to the L. So you're basically creating a front, side, back, and a side. Let's take that score mark to that piece up top, punch. And now we're going to do the other side right here. Come down there, down this one, and that side piece. Take that one and bring it over and punch it again. Whew, so that is hard to punch. Alright, we have what looks like this. We're going to flip it over. So now we have this small piece over here. Put it back in the punch board, lining up with your start line, and punch it again. I'm going to bring it over to this score mark and punch it again. Okay, we are done with that thing. Alright, so now we have a piece that looks like this here. We're going to go ahead and cut all that off. I'm first going to fold it so I can see my score marks there. And grab a pair of scissors and cut on that score mark. And if you can use your paper trimmer if you want to do that as well. Try to get it straight. Okay, so now we have this. Now we created the two flaps here, so our bag will have a flap closure. On the bottom, where this piece is here, I'm going to taper that end and cut that piece off. Okay, so now it's going to look like that when you're done. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and crease on all of our score marks. Grab your bone folder. Do this one, and then all these guys. I like folding them all down first, then we can go over them all at the same time. Okay. Alright, now we have this side panel with the score mark going down the side. I just kind of pinch it, and I do go both directions to make it easier. Do the same for this one. Alright, now we have that little triangle. I'm just going to kind of fold it a little bit. Okay. So now it looks like this here. I'm going to turn it this way. Okay. So we have our panel over here with the two pieces, and this is the bottom of the box. You're going to take some paper. I'm using this old Stampin' Up! One. This is from their 6x6 pack called Go Wild. This measures 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to use the We Are Memory Keepers Corner Chomper Punch to round on all 4 corners. Okay, take a glue of your choice. I'm using the Art Glitter Glue, which is from May Made It. If you're using directional paper, you want to keep in mind that where we have all that piece there is the bottom. Go ahead and put your glue on. And you can, of course, use a dry tape runner if you want to. All right, we're going to put this on the one flap here, and the other one will go there. So fairly easy project. It's just that punch board is so hard for me to punch. It's probably easier if you stand up to do it, but all right, so now we have all that. Now we're going to take this little flap here and put glue on it. I'm going to be using score tape, and I also get this from May Made It, because her site has such great products on there, and it's like a one-stop shop. All right, I'm going to rub that in with my bone folder, take that off, backing, and we're going to line it up. Now this score tape is very sticky, so there's really not a whole lot of forgiveness with it. I kind of take my finger and put it against that while I work on lining it up. And I'm just lining up the bottom, at the bottom there. And then I'll bring this part up. Okay, gonna give that a little rub. All right, so now we have what looks like this. The one flap here is the top of our box. Then we have the bottom. You want to put glue on these pieces. I'm going to, again, use my score tape. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive right there. And on these little flaps here as well, just on the bottom part of them. Just take a little piece of tape off. Put on that one. A little piece of tape off. And on that one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rub them. So my tape is right there. Okay. Take the tape off, the backing off of these guys. Any glue that hangs over, just kind of fold it back on itself. And then fold that one over. All right, now you want to try your best to have this be square. I'm going to put them two little end flaps in first. Bring this one down. And then bring this one down. Just kind of have them touch, then put your hand in there, and just go ahead and give it a good push so all the glue makes contact. These little sides, we're going to go ahead and put them in, and this flap will come down. Super cute, right? All right, now you want to punch holes in this. I'm using the Stampin' Up! Hole punch, and you want to punch your holes in between these two pieces here. Okay, there's that little indent right there, so I'm just going to kind of go in on the front layer first. And punch a hole, and punch another hole over here. Just try to get it straight. Okay, so I have two holes there. I'm going to go ahead and close it, and bring my punch in there again, and go ahead and punch a hole, just lining it up, turn it around, and do the same with this. So if you're using a normal punch like this, you want to make sure you have enough room on the side. Okay, punch that one. All right, now we also need another flap. I'm going to bring that over. I'm going to go from the back so I can see where the holes are. And line up your punch. And one more. Okay, so our bag is done. We're going to close it off in a minute. Now you want to work on the front. For that I have a piece of black cardstock and a piece of white. The black is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. The white is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And again, we're going to round our corners to kind of mimic the rounding of the corners we have there. Okay, there's that one. And then our black one here. And if you don't have the punch board, you can certainly use, probably make the same idea using one of these Celebrate bags from Michaels. You can do that as well. We're going to stamp on this one, and the stamps that I'm using is from May Made It. It is called Made with Love. If you make a lot of bags or treat bags or things like that, this is a great stamp set. And I'm using, what did I use? From Our Kitchen with Love, and they're 3 separate. See them here, let me find them. Okay, we have From Our Kitchen with Love. And I'm going to stamp that in a black ink. Just ink it up really well. to stamp it. And I put them on there kind of wonky so they weren't straight. I'm going to stamp it somewhat in the middle. Straight down and then straight up. And you have that. Now the little accent, I'm going to be using the little teaspoons that come in that stamp set. And I'm having a brown ink here. I'm going to stamp them in the 4 little corners here, just to bring in more color. Okay, we're done with that. Now I'm going to take the black piece here, put glue on the back. I'm going to kind of hold that. I'm going to bring your box and close your flap, otherwise you might put it up too high. And just get it in there in the center. Make sure it's straight. I'm going to go in the box and just push that glue down. Alright, now this little guy, we're going to pop it up. I'm using Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, but any kind of foam tape or pop dots you have is fine. They all do the same thing. Alright, so 4 corners in the middle. Give them a little squish and take the backing off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put that on there. Lining it up with that black. And again, I'm going to go in there and give it a little push. Okay, so our bag now looks like that. Now I want to close it. And you can use anything for the closure. I'm using this jute cording I have. I think it brings out the brown. I'm going to go to the back with one end and the other end. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to tie a knot. So just me to do that, I'm going to bring the bag down. Of course, you fill it with treats first. You know, you can do like a little bag of cookies or anything will fit in here. It's a good sized box. Okay, tie it into a little bow. Fix your loops and all that good stuff. Try to bring the string down. Well, I like the jute because it's very, very messy. It just seems more homemade-like. I don't want them too terribly big. And if you're giving this as a gift, you might want to leave some extra twine hanging down so they're able to retie it if they want to. But how cute, right? Super easy. There's that one. Let me go to fix these ones. So there we have it. Today's scrap stumper using the gift box punch board, the gift bag punch board. Any questions, guys, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.